good evening, good afternoon, good day, wherever you are. This is Dr. Jacqueline King, and of course, I'm with the amazing Dr. Mathew Knowles, and we have a lot to cover. Doc, how you been? First of all,
Well, things have been just amazing. Life is good. Health is good. Uh, I had a really aggressive workout now from 2 miles to 2.3 miles, and
wow.
I went all in yesterday. Uh, Slowly losing weight, almost where I want to be at 230. I'm now got on the scales. I was 234, so I'm almost there. Uh,
I see. I can see it. Good
yeah,
for you. Good for
it's
you.
30, and so hey, everything's really. I'm really grateful. I always use that word gratitude. That things are going well in my life and in my family's life and most of my friends.
Well, that's good. That's good. We're glad to have you here, Dr. Nelson. We're here to talk about, of course, the last time we were here, we had not actually started the Reimagined tribute yet. And so we didn't have a whole lot to talk about. We kind of talked about what to expect. But now that we've actually gone through, and I've been to two of them, let's start off there. Has it met your expectations so far?
No, it exceeded my
Okay,
expectations.
great.
Whenever you start something new, you never know how the public is going to accept it. In the very beginning, we had to overcome one major hurdle. We put all of our focus on Black America, our marketing efforts. I have a partner over in Spain, Fever, and they do these events all the time. They do Taylor Swift, they do Adele, but normally their marketing efforts is to the white community. And so the one hurdle we had to overcome is what is it? Because a lot of Black folks have never been to one of these candlelight fever type experiences. And so that was the hurdle in our marketing efforts. Had to spend a lot of marketing dollars to overcome that. But now the good thing is a lot of folks now know what it is, can now quantify and qualify that it really is amazing. The whole intimacy, the whole reimagining back those songs. And one of the things we do differently than the other candlelight is that we allow everyone to sing along with the five-piece, uh, panel of instruments. What candlelight, they only have a quartet. We have a quintet string accompany. And we added an upright bass because, again, we wanted to have that Black sound that we always hear in Black music. I'm unapologetically Black. I have no problem saying that our marketing efforts were towards Black people. I don't have a problem with that. A lot of our Black folks get nervous by saying that. I don't.
I'm not, I'm not one of them.
Yeah, well, many are. Oh, I can't believe he said it. But I don't have any problems with saying that. And I'm proud to be Black, and I'm proud to see how Black folks supported us. And I'm proud to see, especially Black women, how they were singing their hearts out. And so it really exceeded our expectations.
Yeah, I enjoyed both of them that I went to, and I had never been to one, so I didn't know what to expect. But it was really amazing. The candles set, the ambiance, and I saw couples and girlfriends, and it was just real. It was almost like a big family.
Yeah.
That's how I felt.
Again, let me set the scene for your listeners right now and viewers. Imagine walking into, first of all, a space that's really different. We did it in some cathedrals, but we learned from that. that we're going to stick to these unique venues that we go to. And imagine walking into that room and there's 3,000 to 4,000 candles all over, and a stage in the center. It's surrounded by candles, and the lights are dim. And now there's a 5-piece quintet that starts playing one of the Destiny Child songs. And then after that, I come out and I narrate and give some backstory that you never would know about how these songs came about. And to pay homage to the #1 female group in the history of music, both pop and R&B. And that's not something I made up. That's something you can go to Google and go to the World Music Awards and put Destiny's Child, and you'll see that at the World Music Awards, they were awarded both pop and R&B to be the #1 female group. Or you can also go and look at the Billboard charts of the decade from the year 2000 to 2009. They actually have the actual figures and numbers, and you can see where the #1 female group of the decade was Destiny's Child. But guess what? Beyonce was the #1 solo artist in that same decade from 2000 to 2009. And we're very proud of the ladies and their hard work and what they've accomplished.
Absolutely. And so with I'm noticing, and you and I have talked about it. First of all, let me just say that Dr. Knowles is my big brother. He's my boss. He's my friend. He's my mentor. He's all of that.
Classmate.
And classmate. That's right. And I thank you for all of that, because I have learned so much about the music industry since I've been with you. And I know that with the tribute, so the sales are going up. It's really changing. People are really getting back to that era, would you say?
Well, I think, music is ever changing. And I think as you get older, you want to do something that's intimate. You want to do something that's different and elegant. Folks come dressed up to the nine, as they say. People are excited. Cocktails, and it kind of takes you back to an older era, but something very different. To really experience these songs with a string quintet is not something that most people have ever done. Most of the people that went to this show have never had this experience, ever. And
right.
they're wanting to experience it again. Now, what we're doing different, and we're live, right?
Yes.
So we held back from releasing, we can have a whole marketing plan, but tonight, your folks are the first to even know about the new shows coming up and can buy the tickets today. And why is that important? Because our marketing efforts, these, especially the front rows and the VIP seats, they'll be gone in 2 weeks. And those are the better seats and the better experience. So we wanted your folks at Black Women Empowered, your women, Black women, to have the first to purchase these tickets by going to destinychild.com right now after we finished and purchase their seats. We're going back to Houston, hometown for Destiny's Child. So, the city has said they would love to have it back. We're going back to DC, but in a much different venue, much better venue. And when we were in DC, it was sold out, and it was 8 degrees, Dr. King.
I was there.
We were there, 8 degrees and snowing. And so we're going back to DC. We're going back to New York City. And by the way, in DC, we're doing this really nice venue called Howard. So not the university, but the venue name is Howard. And you'll be able to have an experience with food and drinks. All of these, you'll be able to have cocktails. And all of these will be a VIP reception with me to take photos. I would like to get to know you. And so we're going then to Chicago for the first time, Detroit for the first time, Philadelphia for the first time. Um, and so we're really, really excited. It seems like I'm leaving out a city, Honor. Houston, Chicago, New York, DC,
Is Dallas in there or not?
Detroit. Now, no, those are the first one. We'll be announcing
Okay.
two other cities in the next month.
Okay.
I mean, we'll be doing this for the next 3 years. So all over the world. And we'll expand to Beyonce and we expand to Earth, Wind, and Fire.
And you see it at the bottom of the screen. You can't say you don't see it. It's destinychild.com. You can go there and get your tickets immediately.
And they can also experience, because today is the first, we got that website together just for you, Dr. King, tonight.
Thank
I mean,
you.
I was up at 4:45 this morning talking to Rishi in Canada, who worked endlessly to get this site up and has done an exceptional job. But people can go there and they can get to click on and see some of the testimonials and some of the experiences. Because again, that's what we had to overcome. What is it? And now we're proud to say this is what it is.
Well, I'm very proud to be part of it. It's exciting. For me, it's exciting. I think the whole team is excited. Um, One of the things, and I'm going to pivot, we'll come back, that I was reading on Instagram today, and a post that actually I posted um, about you not getting recognition for being the manager. And Doc, I don't know if you have read those comments. You are loved. I mean, it took me forever. I'm reading on and on. They were giving you your props because this is your baby. This is your brainchild.
Yeah,
And there were
I'm very thankful again. I always use that word gratitude. But also it's sad. You know, I went to the Michael Jackson movie this past weekend, and I walked out disappointed how they depicted Joe Jackson. I don't know Mr. Jack, never knew Mr. Jackson. I just know that at 74 years old and growing up in Alabama, parenting was different. My mom spanked me, switched me many times.
we all got it.
Because I was doing things that I should not have been doing. Now, how they depicted Joe in this movie was different because he would virtually beat Michael because of his how he would practice and I don't approve of that at all. But they just made him visually look evil and monstrous. And I always say, gosh, if I was, a white man and accomplished all the things that I've done, it would be a big deal. And that's the sad part is how the world diminishes what Black men and women do. And so we don't need to diminish our brothers and sisters. We need to really stand them up and support them. So I'm very proud of the comments that I've read. I'm thankful.
Oh, you did read them? Oh, okay, good. I'm glad.
I read, I'm a LinkedIn fan. So I read the LinkedIn, and when I finish tonight, I'll read the others.
Yeah, the Instagram is really, it's a lot of them. But I wanted just to acknowledge the fact that you are the reason. You're the reason for Beyonce, Solange, Destiny's Child, all of them. That was you that pushed them. And so me, doing social media. I'm sorry.
That's the difference in me and Joe Jackson. I didn't have to push them.
Well, okay. I know, but you encouraged them then. Let me change it.
Yes, I encouraged them, but I also had the strategy. I had the roadmap. And I often say that if any of us got on an airplane and we were going to fly from New York to LA, and the pilot got on the intercom and say, "Welcome to flight whatever number, we'll be flying to New York to LA. I don't know what altitude or what speed. I don't even know what direction we're gonna go. We would want to get off that plane immediately. And I think that was my role to have the strategy, the roadmap, because those ladies, and most of all of my artists, because if they didn't have what I'm about to say, I would let them go. Uh, they had the talent, but more than anything, the passion. They really wanted this at an early age. I never had to say to Beyonce and Solange, tomorrow you have practice. They would tell me they would want to stay later. So I have to always say, yes, I played that part, but also those ladies, they are very special and unique Destiny Child members.
Absolutely, and that's why we're doing a tribute to them, because they are and extremely talented. If you ever sit down and listen to those harmonies, they are just unbelievable. The way they could harmonize, you know what I mean? It was just magical, really.
Yeah. And we'll give your people something to talk about right now, because you got to have some sizzle in these conversations. You've been to two of these shows, haven't you, Dr.
I
King?
have.
And both of those shows, there's a part of the show, I'm not going to give it away at the end, that becomes about the Knowles family. Do I not give Miss Tina credit in every show for
You
being a
do.
part? And so this idiot who did this interview and everybody got up in a roar, it was a Jedi mind trick and people bought right into it.
Yeah, well, that's just social media. I mean, everybody. I've heard you even before that. I've heard you acknowledge, her what she's done before this whole thing came out. So to me, it was like, people just wanted something to talk
Yeah.
about.
But the point is that those of you that will be at the show, I think you would love how the last 15 minutes, as we transition from, we recognize Kelly and we recognize Michelle's accomplishments, and then we get to the Knowles family. And there's some surprises that'll come in that segment of the show. I won't give it away.
So yeah, so get your best attire, because women love to get dressed up, and we like to be checking out each other, see what she got and what she got, and oh, that's nice or whatever. Get your best attire and
I
sign up
guess
to
what
go
we
to the
found
show.
out today, because we have a new back end uh, on our website, and so does our partners Beaver. So now we have all of this amazing AI driven analytics. And
Mm.
what we found with the 16 shows that we did, that 50% of the front row were couples. I'm
Oh,
sorry, I didn't say that right. I didn't say that.
okay.
100% of the front row were couples, because it
Wow.
was 50% men and 50% women on the front row for the entire tribute. That's really encouraging uh, that the couples came out. A lot of the VIPs were couples also. So it's not just one, just women only. It's really a mixture. And I'm very proud of that, to see couples, as we say, grown ass people doing grown ass things.
And it's good.
I know I'm not supposed to say that.
But it's good to just be with your girls too, because I came twice with two of my girlfriends, and just have a girls thing too. I
Oh,
mean,
night out. Yeah.
because we do it anyway. And the songs. Oh, let's talk about the anniversary. So 25 years Survivor.
Yeah, that happens the top of June, which June also is Black Music Month. So a lot of Destiny's Child releases came out in June for that reason, because of Black Music Month. So it'd be 25 years that the album came out, Survivor. Uh, this month will be, well, top of next month will be 25 years the single Survivor came out. So it's I have to pinch myself. I have to remember that these girls got their record deal in 1995 with Columbia and Sony, and that's been a long time. So it's been a really really nice run, and to see them still standing, all three of them, and Solange is doing her thing, and now my grandson has become Solange's son, Jules, one of the top 20 mil models in the world, and Blue Ivy's 14 now and finding her own. And then soon the twins will be 8 or 9. I can't keep up with these ages. So yeah, it's been really good.
Yes, it doesn't seem like it's been 25 years, but the songs are ageless, and they are empowering women. And I always told you my favorite song was Independent Woman. When I was on AOL, that was my screen name. Independent Woman, because a lot of times we had to do it. We had to do our own thing. We had to take care of business. We couldn't sit back and wait.
Well,
So
that's part of the experience that you have, is you understand how that song came about. Most people don't know, and we're finding that people love to hear the backstory of how these songs came about. It's truly amazing how some of them came about, even from a spiritual sense. So female empowerment, that's what the ladies were always about, female
right.
empowerment.
And if you go and read the comments, if you go to the Facebook page, which by the way is about to get 9,000 for a new page, ain't bad.
Oh, wow.
9,000. Yeah, I know. Last time I talked to you was five.
It just keeps growing, keeps
It is
growing.
growing.
And
So if you
we're
go
about
over to
to start. Actually, we have a call tomorrow with our distributor. Well, we know we have 20,000 hours of content, most of it never seen before, because going back to the 80s, when Girls Time, the first iteration of Destiny's Child, came about, Girls Time became the dolls. The dolls became something fresh. Something fresh became cliche. Cliche became destiny. And then destiny became Destiny's Child. Most people don't know that journey that these ladies, and that's what I share in the narration, is the journey that they've gone. This is not your normal, typical journey.
right. And like I said, they're inspiration to young girls, young women that are coming up. They're role models. They really are. And they did it in a classy way.
Yeah.
Which I mean, I know when they came out, and I don't know all the rap groups and the way, but I know they were coming out with the caps on backwards and the sneakers and all that stuff there, and Destiny's Child was coming out with more stylish, classy stuff, which
And,
kind of
and
changed.
that's what I always attribute to Tina. Uh,
Right,
she was the creator of the image. And that's important in the music industry when you look at the different facets of what brings about success. Imaging becomes extremely important. I was disappointed in the Michael Jackson story most people don't know this, they didn't spend enough time that Michael Jackson's mother, similar to Tina, created the Jackson 5's image. She was sewing.
Yes, she was.
And she's never gotten the credit. She's never gotten the credit for it. And so I like to give Miss Jackson the credit for creating the image of the Jackson 5.
She did. She was making those little vests with the little tassels on it and all that stuff. Yeah. Yeah.
Bottoms. Yeah.
But yeah, but I'm excited. I'm ready. I know I'm going to be in Detroit for one, because
Yeah,
that's
I
on
have been to Detroit in a long time. I think we're doing at the Masonic Temple there in Detroit. So I'm
okay.
excited about that. Hadn't been in Philadelphia for a long time either. So to go to Philadelphia, and as you can see, strategically, I'm picking those black cities.
Right. And I got a lot of connections in New Jersey, Philadelphia. So
Yeah,
I'm telling you, if you're in that area, because it's my family is 30 minutes in New Jersey from Philadelphia.
yeah.
So
Then Chicago, again, strategically,
I'm 3 hours from Chicago too.
we wanted to pick those majority black cities. Uh,
Right. But
Oftentimes, when you look at the music industry, they don't look at it that way. I've been in this industry 30 years. Like when we sit in those rooms, seldom do you hear somebody say, strategically, we're going to do this first with the black community. Normally, it's the reverse of that.
really.
So I hope people appreciate that we sat in those rooms and say, we want to do this first with the black community.
And the tickets are reasonable too.
Yeah, we go
Um
all the way down to $35.
mhm.
So it's affordable, certainly.
Yeah, but
And
if you
by the
want
way,
those VIPs,
I think
huh?
that's important that people know. This is an intimate experience. This is 450 seats, and we do two shows, and they're 70 minutes, and it's you engage. I guarantee the whole time. These musicians are extraordinary, and so again, I can't keep repeating myself, but it's an experience that most people have never had. Was
Well,
that your
I
first experience?
what's that?
Was that your first experience? Uh,
Yeah, I had never even heard of them before.
yeah,
The first one was in Atlanta, remember? And
yeah,
then I went to DC. Yeah, I had never, but both of them were awesome to me. Um, just the experience. It really seemed to me like family. It
right.
did. It seemed like like a family reunion. We got together and we celebrated. The number one girl group of all time, and
Who
if you
just
didn't
happened
know
to
all
be
this,
black?
what's that?
Who just happened to be black?
Just happened to be black, and if you didn't know all the songs, you knew at least one or two of them. And everybody, I think every woman know Independent Woman and Survivor. And with Survivor, you told a story. I remember somebody
I
asked
want to
you.
tell the story. You got
No,
to
no,
tell.
no, 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 no. This is not that. I'm not. I know what you tell, but you
Yeah,
told a story about um why that song was so special to you. What somebody had said that they were thinking about. I think if they were thinking about suicide, and they
oh
heard.
yeah. We still giving it away.
I'm sorry.
You giving it
Sorry,
away,
I don't
Dr.
remember you
King.
telling that story there,
Yeah.
but it's a song that resonates. I even actually, Doc, heard a pastor get sing it in church. I really did. I was like, really? Yeah, he
All
was
of
the
us
pastor.
have survived something, Dr. King.
Yes.
We've all survived something. And that's why I think one of the reasons people can relate to it is because we've all survived something. Uh, in this world we live in today in America, we're surviving right now, and we
Please.
keep on surviving. Uh,
Yes.
and so I'm just proud to have been a co-writer of that song. Uh, just me and Beyonce and a young man, Dent. So it was magical how that all happened. Some of these songs are absolutely magical, how they came
Yeah.
about.
Well, you are the visionary, so we thank you for being the visionary. What is one thing that you would like to leave with our audience as far as the tribute?
Come in and experience it. You owe it to yourself to expand your horizon. Try some different and new things in life. And that's what this is. This is not the typical go to the club, go to the concert. This is different. And I think most people walk out very proud, and very uplifted and inspired. I, and I'm very proud of that. And so, we'll be at the Bell Tower in Houston, July 24th, the Sony Hall in New York, August the 4th. Independence Seaport Museum. We do this in special places. August the 14th in Philadelphia, in DC, the Howard on August the 16th. As I said, in Detroit, the Masonic Temple, August the 28th. In Chicago is at the prestigious remodeled historical Congress Hotel on August 29th.
Nice, very nice. Well, I will definitely see you in Detroit. And you never know where else I might pop up at either. But I'm looking forward to my third show. And I invite all of our followers, check it out. We have some testimonials, and we'll be airing them very soon where people say, that, it was more than they ever could have imagined.
I think we have at least 100 testimonials. People were proud to just comment on the experience. Uh,
Hmm.
so I'm very proud of, again, when you're starting from zero and you're creating something, it's a lot that goes into it. Me and Kim Burse, you met in Atlanta, been with us since day one. Every performance on TV, every concert. She was the music director the whole career of Destiny's Child. And we went up to New York and put this all together. Spent a couple of days with musicians and coming up with how we would present the whole experience. That was in itself unique. But every show is different. That's the other thing about it. Every show is different. There's no two shows the same. Often you have these set lists and playlists, and people say the same things. But as you know, I never know what I'm going to say. I'm always excited to hear what I'm going to say. Uh,
You're funny.
and then, I'm always changing up the run of show and the songs that we perform because I want it to remain fresh every time for someone who goes a second and third time like yourself. That we refresh it every time.
And be on the lookout for his outfits, because let me tell you, he's the buzz. He's the talk of the town. They want to know what is Dr. Knowles going to wear this time, because he come out GQ every time.
Well, I'm going to
I thought
surprise
I'd
you.
throw that out
I'm
there.
going to surprise you, Dr. King. Darren came here to the house a couple of days ago, and I have a surprise for you. I did a whole segment on just the jackets I wear.
I love it. I love it. I can't wait to get them. Doc, thank you so much. I know you're busy, and we'll have to come back again, and we get together all the time, but I am so excited that we're in our second phase, and as Dr. Noel said, we're going to go keep it moving, go on to Beyonce, Earth, Wind and Fire, and go to destiny'schild.com. I can't say it enough to get your tickets. You also, if you want to book Dr. Knowles to speak, and it's on the screen, MathewKnowles.com. He does take speaking engagements, right, Doc?
I think this year, Dr. King, last year I did 27 speaking engagements around the world. I think we're clocking probably, and if we go to MathewKnowles.com, you can see the calendar. We're probably clocking this year, we're going to do about 30.
Okay.
Maybe even 35. I'm in Spain next month for a festival of 70,000 people. So we're really excited about how the speaking is going along. Shout out to my wife, Gina Avery Knowles.
Hello, Queen Gina.
She's been up in New York on Broadway with her friends, and so I can't wait to see her on Thursday.
And I can't wait to see her in Detroit. Gina, mwah. Okay, Doc, we will see you soon.
Thank you so much. I love having these conversations,
we always have a good time. Thanks everyone for coming on. We appreciate you. And until the next time, I'm going to use our line. I love you and ain't nothing you can do about it.
That's my line. That ain't her line.
I use it every day. So
yeah, you got it from me. I love you. It ain't nothing you can do about it.
I promise you, I was saying it. Bye, Doc.
Bye.